Like,
that was Belt.
need to focus on DPSing and.
I thought that was 80. He stopped talking.
Yeah,
Are we still stacking the Stone Legion heraldries if we're actually wearing them?
I'm wearing it.
Yeah, I would love to have one, but you took one yesterday, so...
Come on, let's everybody who has a station just use it and put us in the
By the way, Eddie, me and Ike are going to have to check something in this tree. Because I watched a Frost Mage POV regarding those orbs, and apparently you can use just one mage and an ice block to soak it all.
Yes, you can soak them with immunities.
Right, okay, well
okay,
then...
So Paladin job.
So yeah, Paladin...
Turtle works as well.
Right.
Oh,
So,
cool.
I know we weren't sure about, but yes, it is possible.
So that's just in the last phase, we're going to have the circles around us. We want to drop them within, let's say, a triangle in the middle, so they're close for people to be able to soak. And then you need to either put 2 people in them. I think it's 2, right? Unless you're talking in immunity.
If you can soak it, soak it.
Yeah. And it's a big ball that then shrinks. The more damage it deals over 7-9 seconds, whatever it is.
It's literally one of those, you want them as fast as fucking possible because there's mechanics overlapping that you need to deal with instead of soak.
People seeing Bell's chat in TeamSpeak, he's gonna relog or something, I think.
See if get a ball on.
I don't have a cookie yet. I'm sorry.
Drinking it with pervert
Alright.
my faces. Taste of Dave.
Come on,
Shared into Rob's group.
It's just you two, yeah?
Yeah,
Why?
Trinket.
Trinkets.
Superior group.
I don't think anybody else is running Stone Legion Heraldry.
So
I'm using Memory of Past Sins, though, if anybody else is.
Yeah, I'm using that, but you don't need to be in specific groups for that.
So because the raid split into factions in phase 1, the first 2 soaks will just be Shag's group then in section 1, yeah? Second 2 soaks will be Rob's group.
Sure.
That makes sense, yeah, everybody?
What group is with who?
1 and 3 are with Shag, 2 and 4 are with Rob. So
Alright.
2 and 4 will not be soaking in this first section. After the bit where he separates the room, then we'll be standing in both soaks at that point.
Just notice my belt hasn't been transmogged.
I thought it was first and second soak, Shag, and then third and fourth soak, Rob.
That's what that...
Okay, I don't know in what particular thing he splits the room. Okay,
Well,
and I'm
we'll
with
see.
you.
We're going
You
to.
can see the big red thing that just covers the room. That's
I
when you
know
get
it. What? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
Also
I am-
easier to know that you're not moving and literally plant yourself, because we're terrible as DPS on this site. Like, well, not terrible, but the initial part is pain in the ass for us, legendary wise.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, I have a question. Almost forgot. So when we're talking about Impale, we said the left side is where we want to stack.
Right, so I'm the mirror we're fighting at.
Yeah, but what is left? Is the mirror?
That's what I wanted to check as well first,
Is
because
the
I
mirror
went yesterday
behind you?
here.
Who facing the mirror?
Here's where me
Okay.
and somebody else stood, and it was wrong apparently because we're looking
The
at
entire-
standing.
Slight frame drop for a second.
Facing the boss that stood at the mirror.
No, I am
Pretty
always
much.
facing.
You're a melee, I don't care.
Okay,
Healers
so-
in the rain.
Isn't it always easier just... Okay, maybe not.
I think
I want to... No, I want to
Facing
position the
the
boss...
mirror.
I want to position the boss closer to the mirror anyway,
Yes.
so do it facing the mirror.
Yeah.
Facing the mirror left.
facing the
Closer.
mirror. Right, so if I'm the mirror here, Ari, go to my right. So we're looking.
I should be paying attention to
Yeah,
this.
we're looking at where Reese is then, that side where Gideon.
I can
or
send
that's
you
where
an
want
add-on
to
list,
put in
yeah.
Impales. And when you're doing impales, you want to be sort of in like
Okay.
either a line or a wee triangle off to the side, so that it's
Yeah.
not hitting everybody.
So your boss mods will the number over your head, be it 1, 2, or 3. That's the order in which you will be hit. For example, if 2 is here, then 1, and then 3, it'll come to number 1, go to number 2, and then back through number 1 to number 3, which will double hit, put 2 stacks of the bleed on. So ideally, you want to do the 1, 2, 3 order. If you can't make it, you just stand slightly out to the side, not too far, just a slight step, so it forms a triangle and doesn't hit twice.
So Reese is 1, Ari's 2, and I'm 3. So, and then obviously everyone has the weak aura for the orbs. But right, we'll go in. We'll have a couple of tries here.
Yeah, that's a lot of information. Probably best to give it a try.
Everything we've done, it's just we really have to clean it up. That's it. We just need to get the impale positioning correct so we have less issue. Don't get hit by the swords. Don't get thrown off. It's a lot of shit, but when you start breaking it down, it's not actually too bad. It's just getting used to the overlap. So
I disagree.
Dropping the getting the impale right.
I can't. This is terrible. I need a better.
With not getting knocked off, because if a swirly spawns on a pool of shit or near it, it can be really hard to see.
That's better.
Can you link the soak?
The blood, the orb.
The pool weak aura.
Yeah, I think Raz has it. Was it Bloods? Is it?
Yeah. Let me look it up. See if I can find it.
Or what it was actually called.
Yeah, I know. It feels like we should just go. I mean, we spent 15 minutes talking about this. I mean, it's...
You know to move. You don't really even need to.
Somebody's just put in chat. We've been talking here for 25
Yeah,
minutes.
it's almost as obnoxious as the don't release, you piece of shit, weak aura.
Bonus points if they're like that one crazy guy with the flow shots. Yeah.
Taking both soaks this time. You still need to be in position for the price.
Can we move Bell inside? I think he's AFK, but we'll go back.
Bell?
Said he
I don't know what this is. What's this?
He said that he was gonna restart his computer. Right?
Yeah, we can do a
And then
pull.
we could
But
pull
if he,
without him.
I don't know what that is.
Right.
Little box.
if you want to remove him,
Wait, how long do we need to wait when we remove him? Okay,
it takes a minute. It takes a minute for him to remove, so now we need to wait a minute.
Well, there's no point anyway. He's either AFK or not. I mean, we can just go without him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're not gonna kill it first try.
If he gets targeted by the ability, it might.
Not if, if he's
Yeah,
inside or
it's
he
also
doesn't-
scaling with an additional person and seeing where you stand with damage and the pushes and stuff.
Well, remember, try not to cross the beams like your illustrious leader did yesterday. 1 and 3. Got Bell back.
Could pull off a miracle. It could happen.
Invite him again.
I don't think so.
If he's back in the game.
I gotta be positive about this though, right?
See if that hammer's gonna give you backable, mate.
It's great, isn't it?
Fucking massive. Actually, what is that hammer? Is that
That
one of
hammer's
the...
awesome.
It's the Legion one. I don't remember how I got it.
I don't recognize that one.
That is an awesome hammer.
Yeah, thanks, guys. Next person to say I've got a massive hammer is gonna get nothing. But my appreciation.
Not word. I'm out of
Got
time.
a massive something.
Thanks. Ego. No.
He used to have a massive beard.
Bell's gone if you want.
I did, and massive hair as well.
Okay, just...
Bell has left it, but
we'll
I was
just...
going with
Yes,
massive
Bell.
ego.
oh, I see Bell jumping around.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Bell's
invited him.
Precious
Yeah, but-
time on this Ventus room. Man.
Yeah, you've only got to
yeah.
wait.
Only 6
days
months left.
Oh,
Bell has an outstanding invite that...
I know. Who invited him when he was offline?
I did.
Yes, it was Kranix.
Yeah. Because
Thank you,
Kranix
Kranix. You're an
has
officer now.
assistants.
I may suggest.
Mass invite him.
Loony quotations. I think I just spat on the screen, actually. That's horrible.
Do we need to summon him as well?
Too hydrated.
Thing now?
That's horrible. I do apologize. I don't know what ween is.
Yes, but
If I get some round number of followers or subscribers or something, you could do a dramatic reading of some of the quotes. I could.
Stealth.
I think ween is like
So, when were we supposed to start, like...
a penis, right?
One
I
more
think.
person to click out here, please.
Hello, Sam. Did you put up? Come up. Hey, there he is. There he
Still...
is.
Oh, there you go.
Hello.
He's still here? Says he's still here.
Should we come up?
There he is. He's over there. I see him.
It'll only be the entrance to the raid anyway.
Yep, that's what I meant.
Sam. Oh God. 11 seconds, Sam.
14 seconds. That's so
I
appropriate.
can't do-
Didn't bring my awesome fire.
I'm back. I'm back. I know what I'm doing.
So this is my soak, and then my soak again.
It's,
Why do you get to come twice and I don't?
he's licking the back of my feet.
Yeah,
Or a
Feet?
master.
yeah.
Oh,
Crossing this, like, this is my sock again. Cross in this case, well, oh fuck. Yeah, well, this is fucked. This is also why Rob was soaking after the,
Are you out of position or something like that?
yeah, like, Eddie got knocked back, I don't
Meaning?
know.
this is loud.
Get the second person down full move. Nice.
This is Rob soak, so Rob will have to taunt as well. Try and get it in green. Still, 2 players, 5 stacks.
What is going on?
Right in front. And again, Rob.
Can't transcendence straight away though.
You shouldn't need to, you just fall directly down.
But you see what happens to me, right? Like, it definitely
I
happens.
don't get how.
Because
I'm
it,
straight to the wall. I get
yeah, but
thrown
the
off, I
boss
throw
doesn't
down.
follow you.
It shouldn't matter.
And how does it happen?
The map can't tell you, mate. You get knocked straight up and straight back down. Yeah. There's no point.
So we would dump this one, we would all get hit, yeah?
Yeah, but we are nowhere
Yeah.
percentage pushing. I don't know if that's because we lost Ari. But it's only worth doing that if, when we move, we're about 74%.
Well, this fight's long enough to get double bomb, right?
Yeah, but this shouldn't be necessary. We lost people.
No, yeah.
Yeah, I really don't understand why we're changing it from.
Okay, right. Before anyone says we don't understand why we're changing. First, we're trying, and secondly, it shouldn't matter, right?
Let's turn him
People
up.
didn't die there to a mechanic, people died there to not getting out of the red circle, yeah?
Yeah, because we had to stay behind the Necrowiffson. I think that's what got Ari.
Right, well, the range can still take care of that as we move, right?
Yep.
Like, if you're not able to, the prio at that point is getting out of it. If you're, like, I can move and DPS one of those echoes. So it shouldn't be an issue there. So if you die to standing in it, then get out of it. That's your first prio.
This is feast time.
Is it?
I feel like we should probably
Yeah.
be using like personal food.
Yeah, I agree.
Because this is not even close to getting down.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Personal food until we get down.
If you can get to like phase 2 cleanly a couple of times maybe.
Yeah.
You died to damage. Right,
Well,
well,
what else would he die to?
He died Ravage. He got hit for 25 air by Ravage.
Right, so what
need
happens?
to move
Can you
out.
see? Can you see where I am?
No.
80?
I mean, yes.
Did use the rune, yeah.
So the boss is standing here. I'm standing here.
They're talking about
Getting
the
knocked back. I'm getting knocked
the
into the wall.
way
which
we're
means
doing
I'm,
the
like,
soaking.
hitting the wall. In the meantime, the boss moves to me, and he moves right here. So there is no space to stand between him and the wall anymore because he's standing against the wall.
Is there a way to bring him down a bit further away
Yes,
from the wall?
that is how we do have to do it. But I need to do that because I wasn't expecting it. Just need
Ravage
to
is
adjust it.
the room separator thing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you hadn't got hit to that in the first place, Bell, then you'd have had a lot more health to survive to the unavoidable mechanic.
It wasn't the shit that he couldn't avoid that killed him, it was the avoidable stuff that put you in a position.
Aura mastery.
I think a lot of people got hit by that.
Instant.
Everyone was supposed to be hit.
Is that when you
Think?
faced it towards the
Yeah,
middle
yeah,
of the
yeah.
room? Yeah.
Yes,
yeah.
yeah.
If you want to face it towards the middle of the room
No,
at
no,
that
I
point,
can. I can do it.
we can.
If
like,
we
two of
face
us can
towards the
move.
middle of the room, then we.
It was a
don't, like,
terrible
attack.
attempt, and they're talking about using
Facing
feast.
This is the
towards
whole
middle
point.
of the room is fine.
Ah,
Isn't it the whole point that the ads
I
spawn
mean,
all together?
You can't get in a decent position facing it towards the middle and having people in it is better than.
Yeah, but I'm sure
No.
I can fix it.
Right, this is it, guys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So 1.
Six, 5, 4.
Or a mastery.
Soak 2, soak 1 again, my soak.
RSA was supposed to put that out, but I don't think I...
25 souls up.
Immuning.
I can't see anything.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I have 4 stacks. Shaq has 3. Okay.
That's a lot of spirits.
Props or blood price.
Yeah, but right.
I revived before this.
Soak.
Into the middle rock. I mean, you have to. Oh.
I feel like...
I don't like this new method.
What's wrong with it though, out of curiosity?
Yes, it's way more chaotic, to be
I
honest.
can't speak for the DPS, but
But honestly, yeah, like
It is. Like, for me at least, it is.
But it's the same mechanic, just with slightly more ads.
Yeah, man, but you're stuck in the wall with the camera for 5 minutes. You get picked up, thrown away. I don't know. For me, at least, it's way more chaotic than having to move out.
In the wall. There is no
I have
more
to
ads.
stay stood in the wall because I have to be on top of the tank.
Only during.
Unless I don't get. Yeah.
Stand sideways.
Hold on 1 second.
Like it's the exact same mechanic.
Oh.
Yeah, but
There's also the exact amount of
like,
ads.
you are, if you want to make it easy on yourself, you're facing, like you're hugging the wall the entire fight. The first 2 soaks.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, to be fair, right, I'm gonna say this to that argument. First off, Bjorn, you're already pretty much there at all times.
Yeah, I'm
so you don't. No, I know. I'm just answering what I've just heard. You're already there, so it pretty much doesn't affect you much in that regard. And then if you're out of position, we have Blink to get in. Like, I'm open to hearing why this is a bad idea, but both of those answers there don't really resonate with me. I'm not understanding the issue there, like why it's more chaotic.
For me,
Dog
it is
collection
more
even.
chaotic. The whole fight, how it goes, is more chaotic having to stand there.
These
for 2
are
soaks in a row.
progression conversations.
Yeah, but
This
that's
is
the first soak
so
anyway.
so
Not in a
frustrating.
Once you've stood there
Such
for
a
20 seconds, you
little
don't have to do
difference.
any
I don't
more.
get it. Like,
It makes life more chaotic for
talking about like the
20
difference.
seconds that the
Talking about the difference between soaking, doing one thing twice, or doing it here, missing one, doing it here, or doing it here, and then missing. It doesn't make any difference.
and then having to spend it harder than to do nothing afterwards, like not mitigating. I don't have enough to fit stagger or whatever to keep it up for 2 in a row.
And it seems to me that it's more damage incoming doing 2 soaks in a
is
row.
more damage, yes, it is more damage, but I feel that we should
It's
be
the
able to do
exact
that.
same amount of damage.
I mean,
I don't know.
to be fair, last pool, the first soak was
You have one
done
message.
by
I'm going to choose a message from this
6
section at
out
random.
of the 8 that were supposed to soak, 4 or 6. So the next soak, a lot more people were soaking. So a lot
Right.
more ads were coming and a lot more damage was coming. So that was the issue with the damage.
Right.
And
Raz.
also, I think changing the tactics now when we barely
enabling dungeons,
managed
enabling
to
raid
do it
instances.
in one way, yeah, and changing everything, it's
You wanna
just
change
gonna
it when you can do it one certain way?
it just gonna take us more time to adjust instead of getting
Well,
to peace.
swallow mystery.
Look, I'm open for different ideas here, and some people are screwing timings, and Rob's saying it's being more difficult for him. So if it doesn't work, that's fine. I'd want to give it at least another try here. But personally, for a start, if the soaks aren't being done correctly, that's not a fault of the new mechanic. Secondly, this isn't 300 pulls into a mythic boss. This is what, like 15 into a
Send a
heroic
message
boss
to the
fight, so
one
we're not
previous
exactly
instance.
set
Yeah.
on a particular mechanic at this point. We're just trying things to see what works better, because while we may have transitioned into phase 2,
Following messages are
in
available to use
the,
link
other
spell.
style we were doing it, it wasn't exactly clean there either. It's not like we had that one down and now we're switching to a different one. We didn't have that one down. We still have people missing soaks, which, I mean, it's okay to miss a soak now and again, and if you did move and you were slightly off center of the beam that removes the stacks, fair enough, that happens. It's happened myself, but like, other than that, we shouldn't be having people missing at this point either. So
Faded.
that's going to cause fuck ups either way we try it. Yeah, that's fine. So we'll give it another shot here, and if it really is that much of an issue for the majority of people, we can go back to it. But from a personal point of view, I'm really not seeing that big of an issue here. I actually find it, as Yeti pointed out, it might be more in one small section. But
I'm trying to configure
to sit there and actually do some damage, whereas the other time I felt like I was just moving in and out all the fucking time.
If I give
Between
someone
Nisoak and Blood Price, it was just always moving. So...
And to answer Rob's thing, the healers know what's going on now. Shag's going to take the majority of the damage in the first 2 soaks, and then we can focus on Rob after that.